Welcome to the Six Figure Business Mastery Podcast, where every week Kirsten and Jeannie dive into the essential topics to fuel your business growth. From copywriting to course creation, mindset to video marketing, they've got you covered. Tune in for expert guest interviews on all things marketing and business, and learn how to work on your business, not just in it. So, get ready to unlock your business potential and take it to the next level.
Well, hello and welcome to another episode. We are absolutely thrilled to have our guest today is Sue Patz. Her company is New Beginning, that's N-U, New Beginning, and she empowers solopreneurs to streamline their business growth, achieve higher profits while maintaining a tight budget and minimizing their efforts. So her approach revolves around the less is more philosophy to reach those objectives. So today we're going to talk about solopreneurs and why trained VAs can be a huge asset to their business. So welcome, Sue. It's so lovely to have you.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
We met how many months ago, Sue? Like 8 months ago, 6 months ago?
Possibly, yeah.
And it was great because you and I met because you were thinking about hiring a virtual assistant. And so we just ended up having a great conversation. And of course, we also have great conversations with you on Tuesdays in the coaching calls. But yeah, it's just so awesome to talk with someone who helps small businesses really figure out how to become profitable quickly and how to have a business that has a good foundation. So let's start there. What are some of the things that you talk about as far as understanding what it takes to build a successful business from the beginning?
Most of all, you should have a mentor who can guide you how to start a business. And so that's why basically I saw most of the solopreneurs don't see second year in business, and those who see second year, many of them don't see fifth year in the business because they just keep on trying to do all things by themselves, not getting any help or resources and trying to do everything on their own. And as a solopreneur, you are wearing so many hats and you have really limited budget. And when you are doing tasks like graphic design or putting on social media, and you feel okay, you are very busy, but that is not productive because as a solopreneur, you are CEO of your business, but you are also admin of your business. So as a CEO, you can surely draw $250,000 of salary. But as an admin, how much you are paid? Like maybe, I don't know the rate, maybe like a $10, $20, $30 per hour. So when you are doing those kind of tasks, you are actually downgrading your basically qualities and your assets. And that's where actually I really felt I should be doing the things which only I can do, and I should delegate the things which are really at that level, where I can hire people something like for that rate, and basically I can downgrade. And that's why actually I was looking for virtual assistant, and I looked at various places. I looked at freelancer.com, Upwork and Fiverr and all. And their bio said something, but when they started working with me, it was a totally different picture. And I said, it was like that I was training them and still I was paying them. And it was so frustrating. And when I came across with your services, it was a really breeze because the VA came to me, was fully trained. And it was such a blessing. Means basically, of course, you cannot expect perfect VA because you are not perfect. No human being is perfect. And my mentor always said that when you become perfect, God will call you. So it is better to be imperfect over here. So don't expect any perfect VA, but you can have perfect relationship with each other, and you can have great communication with each other. And that's where actually I found your services. And the first VA I started working with her means, oh my goodness, and I really liked her attitude. I liked everything. So I'm totally satisfied and blessed, and I'm planning to hire one more because I have a lot of work. And this is not like that because it's not like that I'm hiring a freelancer from some companies like Fiverr or freelancer and I'm trying to train them, and even after 1 or 2 months nothing to show for. I just wasted my time I said, I'm hiring you to save my time, but I'm putting more time in training you and still nothing to show for. So all those experiences are really totally gone. They
Oh,
are gone. And I really recommend for solopreneur means you have many, many hats, but make sure you wear a good hat, right hat most of the time. Make sure to wear president's hat, make sure to wear CFO's hat, make sure to wear CEO's hats instead of social media managers' hats or admin's hats or graphic managers' hats. No, those tasks you can surely delegate.
so I love this conversation because you are so right. Jeannie and I were talking, we've kind of had this conversation for the past few days about when it comes to building your business, like you have a container of time, right? And you need to put those big rocks in first, right? Those things that are actually going to grow
Absolutely.
your business. And then you put
Absolutely.
the pebbles in, and then you put the sand in. The problem for so many people is the sand is easy and it's comfortable.
Oh,
And so
yeah.
they put that in first. So they spend
Oh,
their
yeah.
time doing admin things or graphic design. And it's busy work, but it's not going to get them to a salary of 250,000, like you said. And so I love that analogy of if you are going to be the admin in your business, you are going to earn what an admin would earn, which in this country is
Absolutely.
less than 50,000. But if you are going to actually wear the CEO hat and the CFO hat, the president hat, that's how you start to move that business. So you are earning $250,000 a year. I think that is just very direct and it's so true.
And also, you will avoid burnout because you just keep on doing so many things and you just have a limited container of time. And basically, you many times solopreneurs they quit their 40-hour job to work 80 hours over their business.
Yeah.
And that's how they burn out. And many solopreneurs they quit within first year because of that, the burnout. So when you have someone actually helping and taking these repetitive tasks and all these tasks, basically you get your life back because you can make money again, but you cannot actually bring back the life which is gone. So time is really precious and you have only one life to live. So why not to live to the fullest?
Yeah. And so your story was the same as our story. Like when you were hiring off of Fiverr and Freelancer, and you were trying to get these people in to help you in your business, it was more, you spent more time than it was worth. Like you said, you were paying to train them. And we hear that so often from people. And Jeannie and I started outsourcing 16 years ago overseas. And we joke and like to say, if it can be done wrong, we did it wrong, right?
Yeah.
And so that whole process.
So that we don't have to do that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. But what happened is because we stayed with it for so long, because she needed a lot of people for her agency, we did start to create systems and processes. We did start to get better at things. And that really changed things for us. But again, we still joke about some of the things we did wrong, or some of the time we wasted in the beginning when we didn't know what we were doing when we were first outsourcing. So it's so cool, like when people share their experience. But with you, you've now had the opportunity to have a totally different experience, to have a virtual assistant who was already interviewed and vetted and trained, and to have the structure.
Oh, yeah, fully trained. Yes, I tell her, means as far as I'm in the business, you are going to work for me. And this is not really like means try 1 month, 2 months, and nothing is working out and fire and look for someone else. No, means we are working for so long, and means basically she's happy, I am happy, and we just work for each other. Even if she's such a blessing, even she just wanted to take a day off. She asked me, should I take? I said, of course, you go ahead and take a day off. And I remember her birthday actually came on Sunday. So I told her, it is your birthday. You should take day off. She said, no, I don't need to. So she didn't take a day off. Means so much of understanding. And for her birthday, actually, I sent her some nice gift. What I would give for my daughter, means I consider her as my daughter only. And she was so delighted. She said, this is the most expensive gift I ever got in my life. So dollar goes really far.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
means
Yeah.
so just keep them happy, and it really doesn't take too much to keep them happy. Just treat them like your assistants. Means I always tell her, you are not even my assistant, you are my partner. And I tell her that as I start creating more and more profit, you will get means basically share of the profit.
That's so fantastic. Yeah. You brought up a point about, I think a lot of people spend a lot of time trying to find the right person to bring on their team, which is great. But I think they forget about once they bring them on, now what do? Like you said, I don't want to spend all my time training them. So for you as a smart business owner, it was better to bring someone on who was already trained, then you can just hit the ground running. There's going to be some communication and, some get to know you time. But overall, you don't have to teach them things like video editing or graphic design. They already know that.
My YouTube channel was sleeping, and I think I got hundreds of new subscribers just last month.
Wow, that's fantastic.
It was totally sleeping, and no, I just miss basically she creates a presentation, I do the Facebook Live, Instagram Live, TikTok Live, and then she actually edits and puts it on YouTube, and then we share it everywhere. She creates excellent blogs and all, and I'm getting hundreds and hundreds of subscribers, and it was totally sleepy channel suddenly woke up, and now it is all active. I'm just excited.
That's fantastic.
And as a business owner, I think it's so awesome because you feel the same way Jeannie and I feel, which was why you were such a good connection to work with us, is because you understand the importance of creating value for people, creating content that truly helps people, and you serve people. And when that happens, they do subscribe, they do book calls with you, they do sign up for your lead magnets. So I think that's so important for people to understand is it's about the content that you're creating. It's about the virtual assistant that is helping you produce the content. And then as a business owner, it's about all of us focusing on what's going to grow the business and use our time wisely.
Absolutely. And let me tell you one thing. I came across, I am always looking what is there in the market. So there are a couple of e-courses I came across that teach about video marketing. So they had like a 2 weeks of challenge. So basically they teach you what kind of videos you can create, then templates and scripts and how to edit and all. And those courses are like 3 months, 6 months courses, and they range $5,000 to $10,000 just to take those courses. And once I spend that much of money, I take those courses. After that, I have to do everything. Means they're not providing me any VA or anything. I have to edit the video. I have to create the video. I have to do all the work. So means if I'm investing like $5,000-$10,000, after that I'm actually doing all the work. So where I'm freeing my time, and here, yeah, of course there is some investment onboarding when we get VA from you. But after that means all my load is totally taken off. Means basically everything is shifted on her shoulder. I actually promote your services so much because I have a good experience. And they say, oh, this is onboarding investment so much. Oh, I cannot do that. Yeah, but you go out and take this thousands of dollars worth of e-courses just for video marketing. And after that, you have to do everything. What is the point?
Yeah, no, that's such a great point. I personally hadn't actually thought about that, but yeah, that makes total sense. You learn about video marketing, but then at the end of the day, you not only have to record the video, but then you've got to edit the video. You've got to find the B-roll and insert it in there, and the end screens and all the best practices and that's just for YouTube.
Find the SEO score. For every video she posted for me has 100% SEO score. Means that even I don't record, because for me actually I love podcasting, I love videos, I love everything, but the publishing and all, that was so much for me. So what I would do, actually I would do lots of podcast episode and publish it over the weekend, and then I used to feel such a chore. Oh my goodness, oh, I have to publish 4 episodes, 5 episodes. No, I really means that actually all the cloud is gone. I really enjoy what I do, and I just keep on doing whatever. I'm loving it.
That is so awesome. It's so funny because when we're vetting the virtual assistants before we invite them into our training portal, and then before we put them into our paid internship, we're making sure that they're creative, They're great graphic designers, they're great video editors. But what's interesting is most of them have not had a whole lot of experience with SEO and proper all the best practices. And so that has been something, it's been so amazing to watch them embrace that and to love learning about the SEO, because that stuff is, it's time consuming and you have to get it all right when you upload the
Oh,
video.
yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
and that has been one of the things that we've heard from a lot of the virtual assistants who graduate from our paid internship before they go to work for a client, is that they love the SEO side. And that's fantastic, because we have a lot of clients who have channels that have got a lot of content there, but there was nothing ever done for SEO. So the virtual assistant can go back and create new titles and thumbnails and tags and descriptions. So not
Oh,
only
yeah.
does it get a
Even the
great
title is so important. The hook is so important because people are scrolling. How are they going to stop? So the hook is important. Even the thumbnail is important. There are so many factors and they take care of everything.
Yeah, and they also love learning how to use AI.
Yes.
Such an asset to, you don't necessarily want to use it verbatim, but it's definitely something to get your creativity going, to give you some terminology, maybe some words that you hadn't thought of, but ooh, I love that phrase. And let's put it into the SEO and let's see if it works with this video. So I know that they always say that they love that part as well.
And that's one of the things they're always asking for, learning more about how to use AI, because a lot of people think, oh, well, AI is going to replace virtual assistants. That's not true. People who are smart are going to have virtual assistants who are well trained to use AI.
Oh, yeah.
And so with us planning into 2024, it is looking at what are all the new tools, the AI tools that are coming, and which ones are the most important for us to train the virtual assistants on so that they can be more productive when they go to work for our clients.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because actually I was telling her about transcriptions and all that, and she's so smart. She said, "Oh, actually, AI does everything. I'm just using that." I said, "Okay, I didn't even have to teach her. She just figured it out and she has been using it."
Yeah.
Awesome. So Sue, if you were gonna, and I know you do a lot of coaching, so I know you're already working with business owners, but if you were talking about hiring a virtual assistant who's trained and maybe investing in a virtual assistant, because people's budgets are tight, but investing in getting the help as soon as you can, what would your advice be to someone who is starting out? If you could tell them one thing that could really change their business as far as moving forward quickly.
I would say don't delay, because the more and more you delay, the more and more you will be delaying your success and progress. Because get started it ASAP. That is so vital. It is so needed. It is just impossible to do everything on your own. It is just impossible. Yeah, because you might be saying, okay, someone is saying that, okay, I work only 5 hours per week, 20 hours per week, but you haven't seen how many years have been they working on the business. And they didn't say that in their first year of business or even fifth year of their business. They might be saying in their 15th year of the business.
Right.
And you don't know how many people are already working for them.
Right.
They don't mention that. So just don't go for that. Okay, just take action immediately. Don't delay. That is what I would say. And yeah, train virtual assistant and means and guarantee. So you can give guarantee, right? If it doesn't suit and if they don't follow the workflow, whatever is mentioned, and also all those things, everything is there. So why to delay? It is impossible to do everything on your own.
It is
Yeah.
impossible.
So it is a smart choice to have a virtual assistant.
Sue, thank you so much. I know you have a free gift for everyone who's here today.
You do. It's Launch Your Way to Quick Cash, a
Oh,
step-by-step
yeah.
guide to creating an effective course.
Oh, yeah, that also. By the way, I taught her lead magnet, and after that, she has been creating lead magnet, because whenever we have actually our presentation, so presentation is broken into everything. So I have a video presentation, but she makes PDF of the same, and then she makes actually lead magnet out of that. And so this is also again smart. So every presentation actually gives me one lead magnet automatically. Here, this particularly freebie I'm giving you because I want people to make money now. Now everybody is talking about 2024 goals. It is right. It is not bad. Of course, you have to have goals for 2024. But when people are doing shopping, especially digital shopping, software shopping, everybody is doing huge shopping during November and December. 80% of that kind of shopping is done in November and December. So I want people to make money right now. So this lead magnet will tell you how you can make a digital course in just 1 week, and you can sell it within 4 weeks and make 60K, because I want people to make at least 60K in the remaining whatever weeks are remaining in 2023. And
That's
it's really everything, all proven. Roadmap is guaranteed. Means everything is tested and proven. So you just follow it and make sure you are profitable this year, and then of course take proper action in 2024. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure you will listen to me and go
Yeah.
for a trained VA for sure.
I love that. So we'll put a link for this in the show notes, and we'll also add a link to Sue's YouTube channel and a way to connect with her. So Sue, we are so excited you were here today, and we're so excited that we did connect with you and that you became a client. We always feel so much joy when we have really awesome clients like you who treat their virtual assistants really well.
Both ways, means because you provided me actually all the whatever I needed, whatever my business needed to succeed. And I think your tagline is really understatement. Your tagline says that double your income, but I think it is not double your income. It is for many solopreneurs, it might be just start making some income, or even triple, or you can actually add whatever number. So your tagline, I really feel it is really under promised, but it is always better to have under promise and over deliver. So I appreciate that.
Thank you so much,
Sue. It's always a pleasure to see you, and we love seeing you every week in our weekly coaching calls.
Oh yeah, I love that too, because I learn a lot. Actually, many times I may not have questions, but still I come over there because I learn a lot from all other basically fellow members every time. And many times even I may have those questions, but I may not ask you, but they ask you and I get the answer. Yeah, I don't like to miss those calls at all. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. We really appreciate this time with you, and we think it's going to help a lot of people. So thank you.
Sure, take care. Thank you. Bye.
Stay tuned while we talk to Sue about how you can make $60,000 in 6 weeks if you focus on the right things.
Thanks for listening to the Six Figure Business Mastery Podcast. If you enjoyed listening to this episode and you are ready to leverage video marketing on all online platforms, or maybe even start your own video podcast, then you need to check out the Done For You and Done With You program at themarketingvaadvantage.com and take your business to the next level.